If you've been asking yourself or wondering or questioning whether or not now is the right time to start a YouTube channel, if you've been putting it off and want to no longer procrastinate and dip your toe into the water of what could be a potentially very profitable and lucrative business opportunity to create a business for yourself, become a entrepreneur, small business owner, produce substantial revenue and income through content creation, brand promotion, paid promotion, being an ambassador, unboxing, product reviews, the list goes on, then you may want to pay very close attention to this video, because I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I would never want to start a YouTube channel now. Granted, it is 2023 and perhaps things have changed drastically across the YouTube platform as well as other social media platforms to this point, and will continuously change moving forward. However, in my opinion, if your goal is to create a YouTube channel with the sole purpose and intention of making money, then there's some things that I think that you should really know before you get started. Ultimately, before you waste your time. The algorithm has changed, the platform has changed, the competition has changed, the rules have changed. With that being said, I continue to make content to this day. I continue to grow channels to this day. I continue to make more channels, diverse channels, separate niche categories, audience targets, markets, etc. So obviously it's worth it. But you got to know something that's very, very important. And that is, my name is Kevin, youtube.com/@Kevin247. Please like, please subscribe, please comment down below. Share this video with anyone you think will be helpful, beneficial to. But that's just a personal ask from me, because honestly, none of those metrics even matter anymore. Subscriber counts and view counts, the likes, percentage likes, comment engagement, all of it is a vanity metric. The algorithm has changed in such a unique and interesting way that if you're not going about YouTube content creation from the standpoint of building a business with a very effective business strategy, you're ultimately going to be spinning your wheels. Now, take a step back here. If your sole purpose, your intention is to create content for fun, and you never have any thoughts of becoming monetized, even if eligible, you would never even accept the opportunity, then by all means, make content to your heart's content and do not worry about the return. But if you're looking at this from a potential business standpoint, from pure profitability, then you need to know something that's very, very important right now. There was a point in time where, you meet the 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hour on long form video minimum requirements, or 10 million now views on shorts in 90 days to apply for acceptance into the YouTube partner program to then monetize your content and receive revenue from the ads displayed on your content. There was a time when you'd reach that first level, you would be accepted, and then you would want to continuously grow your subscriber count and do all the right things according to creator coaching and even suggestions from YouTube, which I suspect YouTube may at some point update creators on ways to grow their channels and build their channels, but I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon, because their strategy is that wouldn't align with their strategy. I just put it that way. Now, there are ways of getting a huge following of subscribers and potentially getting viral view counts. But in my experience, these typically coincide with lower ad revenues, lower payouts. Now, there are some exceptions, as always. There's some anomalies, but for the most part, the higher the view, the lower the pay, unfortunately. which is why I think it's so important to have an effective and solid business strategy before you even create your channel, before you even come up with a channel name, before you record your first video, because that's ultimately going to be the difference in whether you make money or not. Let's throw out a term here. Let's use a terminology here in business known as a sales funnel. Okay, this is going to be very, very important, and quite possibly the most important, because with an effective and specifically targeted sales funnel, you could essentially monetize the content that you create from day one. Before you have any subscribers, before you have any viewers, before you have any analytic data history, if you have a strong and solid sales funnel, your first video and your first view could pay you immediately. And this is what is happening with YouTube. YouTube is starting to become like Instagram. There was a point in time where Instagram was a bunch of people posting pictures, connecting with friends, showing off their, camera skills or their location or their clothes or combination of the three or more. Now, Instagram is a little bit of there's two sides to Instagram. One side is the thirst trap, which if you just go on Instagram and browse, you're going to get slapped in the face with ass and titties. Plain and simple. But the other side is the business side. And these are the posts that you see that when you tap on the picture, they'll have links to brands and products, affiliates. They're being paid as marketing advertisers and ambassadors to pretend like these are organic posts, but in all actuality, they're ads to get you to buy somebody's product. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, this is business. Marketing and advertising is always going to be an extremely powerful and lucrative business. But YouTube is taking on a similar approach. And most of the content that you see today and will potentially see tomorrow and so on and so forth will be just that. It'll be content built around a sales funnel that is ultimately going to drive the viewer into a conversion. There will be a call to action. There will be some way, somehow, some shape or form, a strategy put in place to induce sales, not through ad revenue. And that is the big picture, folks. I would never want to start a YouTube channel today if my sole purpose and goal was to make a lot of money, which is very, very possible, without a strategy and a strategically mapped out and super effective sales funnel. Because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it otherwise. Now, I've seen creators go out and they'll try to do a variety of different things to generate some buzz, but essentially that actually kind of hurts your channel in the long run. And we can go into this in a deep dive on Patreon if you guys care to know more about it. I know a lot of you have actually reached out recently and said, hey, can you help me get my channel started, or can you help me improve my channel or fix my channel or make more money, after having watched the video that I put up a couple days ago about how much YouTube paid me and how I recently helped G.I. Justin get his channel started from 0 to now almost 2,000 subscribers and accepted into the YouTube Partner Program to receive monetization and ad revenue on his videos, which we are now going to take it to stage 2 now that he's monetized and really start cranking up the revenue. So if you guys are interested and want to know more, by all means, links in the description, reach out, contact. But I would not want to get involved in this now solely just to have fun, because I appreciate each and every one of you, love you guys to death, but it doesn't cost you anything to watch these videos. But it does cost me something. Cost other creators something. That cost is going to vary. But if there's no return, there's no ROI on that investment, then more than likely, like any other business, any other business that isn't operating for sheer humanitarian and philanthropic work. Even nonprofit organizations make a lot of money. If the return's not there, then odds are they're probably not going to keep doing it. So when the return can be reduced, for instance, a recession, the reduction of ad revenue affecting the platform, affecting creators who rely solely on ad revenue, that could potentially drive you out. But if you've built your business, if you've built your channel, if you've built your brand, if you've built your audience, if you've built your niche, if you've built your avatar around your strategy and your sales funnel, then none of that really matters. And that is the greatest way of achieving passive income, because then you'll be in a new category of almost indefinite and infinite reach through a sales funnel that operates and runs itself, that will continuously pay you in perpetuity, allowing you to make money while you sleep so that you don't have to work until you die. The beauty of it is if you can take all of that and tie it into something you love, well, then that's just icing on the cake, which is why I bring you content about the economy, finance, money, business, local economy, now incorporating more of these outdoor experiences and environmental and travel components. I got the drone, beach shots, water shots, boat shots. A lot of folks are saying, hey, can we get some more drone shots? Pretty cool, exciting that you guys really like those, because I like to do more of them. So I'm going to do that for you. You guys watch the videos, you ask me of more, I bring it to you. And in doing that, it's mutually beneficial, but then YouTube pays me to do it. So it's a win-win. However, on the flip side, if anybody wants to know more about how to do that and do it in a way that will pay them, again, reach out. That's the beauty of this platform. It's multifaceted. But again, if your intention is to make money, and I'm talking about like real money, I'm talking about thousands and thousands of dollars a day, okay? Then you got to have a strategy, and it needs to be approached from a business standpoint. If you only want to have fun and just post videos and let the chips fall where they may, or whatever it may be, that's fine too. But just know that going into it, so that you have your expectations set, and you also know what you're driving towards, what your target is. I used to engage in a lot of high performance driving events, and my coach instructors, they would tell me, look where you want the car to go. And this was most important if you found yourself in a sticky situation where you may have lost control, or at least feel like you may be losing control. And if you look at an object that you potentially want to avoid and not hit, you will inevitably hit that object because you're looking at it. So the key was to always look at the track in the direction you wanted to go. And I think that this applies to business, and I think this applies to YouTube, because I treat YouTube like a business. You have to know where you want to go. And when you know where that is and that direction is, and you keep your eye on it, then odds are you're more than likely going to hit it. And that would be a good thing, okay? But that's pretty much YouTube in a nutshell for me. Now, everybody's going to go about it a little bit differently. I know some people are probably going to try to steal my content and repurpose this and pretend like they know what's going on and offer the same, which is perfectly fine. It's okay. I'm no expert. I'm not trying to pretend like I am, but I have experienced varying levels of success that continuously improve over time, that make me feel very comfortable and confident in what I do and sharing with you all. So I'm putting it out there for you, as well as opportunities for investing, links in the description down below, other opportunities from working from home, remote jobs, and things like that. A lot of folks don't necessarily want to start a YouTube channel because they don't want to put their face in the channel. I get it, but there's ways around it. I will say that when we get down that road, then this is going to then have an impact on how your content's created, or how much effort you'd have to put into it, or who you'd have to hire to do certain things, as well as, most importantly, how much you're going to get paid for doing it. But if your sales funnel is set up in a strategic and effective manner, none of that will matter, because your return is going to be far greater than your investment. And you would do this, 7 days a week, twice on Sunday, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the beauty of it is you can do it anywhere as long as you have access to the internet. I mean, that's like one of the best parts. Not to mention, if you already have another business, or if you already are looking to start another business, because it can be a huge accessory to promote that business and further drive traffic, leads, sales, revenue, and profit to that business, creating this fully encompassing, like full circle, strong and solid, almost recession-proof business model that allows you insane amounts of reach. I'm talking about not just local and regional and national, but international reach, quite possibly intergalactic reach, depending on how far the signal goes out into space. But we ain't there yet. But at the end of the day, marketing, you got to think, how much would it cost you to buy a billboard? How much would it cost you to get a commercial going on a TV or radio? How much would that cost you when YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they all offer this opportunity for you for free? It's mutually beneficial for everyone. For the creator, for the viewer, for the platform, for the advertisers, everybody's getting a piece somehow, some way. But if you don't know how to get the biggest piece that is rightfully due to you, then you may be wasting some time. You may be not as effective, not as profitable, not making as much money as you really could or should be. Look, I can tell you this with extreme confidence, that no matter what channel you watch that's monetized, if they weren't receiving payment for what they did, they would not be doing what they're doing. I'll just leave it at that. I know they have good intentions. I know they seem to have good hearts, but a lot of folks are just actors and actresses on this platform, capitalizing on an opportunity that's been placed in front of them. Now, you'll see their true colors when the algorithm and the platform doesn't work to their favor. That's when you'll start to see some major changes and really figure out who's who. But let's just say, for instance, one creator in particular, one personality that I really like is Matt Walsh and Daily Wire. And although interesting concept, and I can almost see why Steven Crowder didn't accept an offer from to join these big networks, because you just never know. You never know. And his contract deal was going to be very, very intricate and could potentially have cost him money to do that job. But I would prefer to stay independent, run my own show, make my own rules, set my own schedule, all the perks, all the upside. I'm at a point in my life where I'm really only interested in upside. That's it. Okay. And connecting with you guys and helping you guys grow. I love seeing people grow. But Matt Walsh and Daily Wire have essentially been negatively impacted by YouTube and their community guidelines that has forced them to lose about $100,000 a month in ad revenue. Now, it's not that big a deal, because they're still making money by creating content on YouTube, by using YouTube as an opportunity to scale their business and gain attention through this platform and the audience and reach that they have earned, through the algorithm, to then drive the sales funnel I was telling you about elsewhere. And this elsewhere is going to be their own platform. It's going to be Twitter. It's going to be Rumble. But I'll let the cat out of the bag. I'll tell you the secret. The secret is that all the other platforms pay you more money. Now, I'm not going to get into full detail here, but Rumble is not going to pay you more money than YouTube. Twitter is not going to pay you more than YouTube yet. They don't have the ad monetization and advertiser backing, and they don't have that just yet. They don't have the viewership just yet to do that. But they also don't take as much of a cut as YouTube does. Therefore, you have an opportunity. Let's just say you have an opportunity to make $100,000 a month. And I'm not saying this just for fun. I'm saying this because obviously this is a number that Matt Walsh and Daily Wire have confirmed, which I think is on the low side. I think that they were probably making 200, maybe 300,000 a month, if I had to guess. I'll go do the math. I'll let you guys know. I think I can get it pretty close. And so let's just say you were making 100,000 a month, and YouTube's going to take 45%. So that means you're going to make 55,000 a month out of 100. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, we're still not going to, balk at it. But wouldn't you rather be somewhere where if you made $100,000 or you produced $100,000 a month in revenue, that you got paid $90,000 a month? I know I would. I mean, shut up and pay me. So when I look at it that way, it's like it only makes sense, and YouTube's only further accelerating this process of driving folks away from the platform to then capitalize on making more money elsewhere, but still leveraging the platform just to get eyes and views. Like, it's unreal. Like, it's almost silly when you think about it. And maybe they'll catch on and they'll make some changes before it's too late. But YouTube could just end up being a damn charity case just to drive people elsewhere. And it's been doing this for a while, but now YouTube's making it like they're incentivizing people to do it because they're screwing with them. Okay. But then if we get outside of that, they're still, even though they're not monetized because of the certain things that they've been saying and doing about, Bud Light and different choices and decisions and personalities and certain people involved, they're still making money on the platform through a variety of ways and reasons, from their sponsorships and brand promotions and paid promotions and affiliate links that they have in their description, which I have affiliate links in my description. Feel free, 100% free links for you guys to click on, gain information, knowledge, but at the same time, most of them pay me. Even the links that take you to other YouTube videos pay me, because if you watch them, I get paid. So just full disclosure, full transparency. I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to talk about something that I really enjoy. I'm here to share some information with you that could potentially help you grow your business, grow a side hustle, grow passive income, get you on a better path and on a strategy, a track for success with a proven strategy at a time in which, inflation is high, recession is, around the corner, job loss is prevalent. Why not? Especially if you can then do it, free up your time, spend more time with friends and family, build something great, and do it by doing something that you love, something that you enjoy, something that you're passionate about. I highly doubt that there's a ton of people out there who are super passionate about fulfilling orders at Amazon, or super passionate about bagging groceries at Publix, or super passionate about, cutting grass as a landscaper, which is really interesting because I've actually come across a few opportunities where you can actually cut grass. And I know people do like cutting grass. So let me take that back. You can actually cut grass, do it for fun, create content from it, do it for a volunteering / charity type purpose, and then make money tenfold on YouTube and other platforms by sharing that content. Now, obviously, it's not as simple as just recording yourself cutting grass and posting the video, but I can tell you guys this. I can show you how to get reach and how to get views, how to get high impressions, how to get high click-through rates, and how to make a lot of money. I can show you how to do that. And ignore the vanity metrics Ignore the plaques, ignore the accolades, ignore the sparkling lights and confetti, because none of that matters at the end of the day. The only thing that really matters is how much are you getting paid, and what does that direct deposit from YouTube and your other ancillary income sources as a result of YouTube or whatever social media platform you choose. What does that look like? Because I can't go buy bread at the grocery store with subscribers. You see what I'm saying? But I can with money. And subscribers don't automatically equal money. Views don't automatically equal money. I'm focused on finding the best and most effective strategy in accomplishing those goals of creating and making money. And if that interests you, then by all means, feel free to reach out. If you made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, free links in the description, and I'll check you guys out real soon. Take care.